He ain't forsaking me. The world didn't make me, so the world, it ain't no breaking me. I know that I'm made for it. I had to get saved for it. Decree and declare, blessings coming from here to there. The Lord is my.
Yeah, you know, I never even heard of her. Like, but yeah, she did her thing on this song.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Right there with you. I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I didn't understand like the hook, but I don't think it's meant for you to really fully understand it. It's just like that, like what I said in the beginning. You could do it like this, and do it like. Except this one was just that's that on that, and I feel like if she explained it, you would definitely get it. But it's to me, this was just a playful song. You know, but
it was like it's a matter of fact. Like that's just how it is. Like that's how it is.
I don't want to sound
just
like
that.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like old school. Sometimes you don't understand these songs. Like we did play a previous show, and you know, somebody was like, "You need an explanation," you know. Then you start to feel like you're a little bit out of date with hip hop.
Right,
you know?
right, okay, all right.
So, yeah, let me not go too deep in that water, that ocean. You know,
that's. Yeah, we will revisit. We will revisit.
But I understand, like hip hop music is, you know, culture. You're not always going to understand what they're talking about. So maybe later on, until somebody maybe explains it. But that's hip hop. Like I feel like hip hop is hip hop. You know, a lot of times you don't understand what they're saying. But this, man, this one, I one of the other things I like was the ad libs too. Like. Yeah, ad libs like it was on point.
Yeah, lined up perfectly.
Yeah, I think some people listening may have their own opinions about how loud, you know, and I can be a little bit more picky, maybe turn the ad lib slightly down lower, but to me it still sounded good. But you know, whoever engineered her song knew what they was doing. Can't say anything really bad about this song. You know, just gave you that 1-2 punch all the way through.
Yeah, and the fact that it's not that she's a female rapping, she actually has skills.
Yeah,
you know, like I love the wordplay of certain things that she was talking about. It felt like it wasn't forced. Like this is like she was definitely in her element, you know, doing her thing. I definitely appreciated how, as far as the mix is concerned, on how she set, and like we just talked about how the music was, it was a bed. It wasn't overbearing. It was a bed for the vocals. I guess it's more of a preference thing if you want to turn the ad libs down just a little bit so that the lead can shine.
Yeah.
That's more of a preference thing, you know, and just how you feeling that day. You know what I mean? But like I said, I thought that's a solid song. I can see how certain people wouldn't understand exactly what she's talking about, because it's pretty much more of, this is just my thoughts about life.
Yeah.
This is just my thought about things that's going on, or you know, my spirituality or whatever. And she was just speaking a matter of fact. This is just this, like, you know, the word's the word, and that's just that, you know. Life is what it is, and that's just that, you know. That's what I pulled away from it. I thought it was just her speaking her mind, which I appreciated. She did it in a very tasteful way to do it, and I thought the ad libs were perfectly placed, lined up. Everything was smooth, nothing was distracting, and that's the biggest thing. It's just, if it's distracting, then we got an issue. Now we got a problem, and we got to fix something. So this one, I didn't. Nothing was distracting. It was solid. Everything was solid.
Yeah, and on the hook, the delay. I noticed. I think there was some delay on there too. That was good. It sounded, it fit well because you already had ad libs on this track. So putting delays on a hook without it being distracting, because sometimes delays in hip hop can be too much. But this one, you know, was good on the hook. It made it sound I guess delays make your song usually sound not bigger but thicker.
Yeah, like there's a lot. There's other things going on.
Yeah.
You know, it's more ear candy than it is, you know, a staple to the mix.
So I'm gonna give it a 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
pressure
man.
on me now.
Surprised. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't like how you say really. I don't like that. Made me think I did something wrong.
But I was thinking 4. I was thinking 4. But I don't have a reason not to give it a 5. I didn't think about it. I was just thinking like this is a very solid song. I like it.
Would I put it on my playlist?
It wasn't.
I don't know if I would put it on my playlist, but like you said, everything sounded good.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I gave it a 5.
For me, it just wasn't. It didn't sparkle for me. You know how like a song is like, man, that's an obvious, like, man, this is killing. This I love I just gave me the chills. This one didn't give me that.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I felt like it was a 4. Just because it was a great song. It was a great song. But it something else probably needed to be in there for me to take it over the top.
Do you think sometimes that could be a taste in music though? Like when it doesn't give you that feel? Because I feel like sometimes for me it can be a taste. Like,
yeah, possibly.
Maybe this ain't my style. Because I'm thinking, what else also could you add to this song to make it? Because I wouldn't add a singer.
Oh no.
I would.
For me, it would have been like, I don't know. It's just more of the experimentation. Like I felt like it was on the ledge to jump, but it just didn't. It didn't jump for me. It was like it was right there. Like something's missing in it.
You know what I think it could have been. You know, and I see what you're saying now. The beat, the whole production of the beat.
Yeah.
And maybe the lyrics, but a lot of times what takes hip hop music over that edge is when they do more with the beat. And for example, you put a break in there somewhere. It's
stuff like that that didn't. Like it felt like the beat was very forgettable.
Yeah,
it's forgettable. It's a hard type of beat, but yeah, something with that track, maybe because there was no dynamics with it.
Yeah.
And it was just like one long song. There was no. It felt like it just was, and it didn't make me emotionally go anywhere.
You know what? I would probably change my number now. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you're right. I would have did something else because I'm a producer and I've learned that myself. You do tricks like put breaks in there sometimes, not all the time, or slow it down in one part, then put it back in. And that
do some reverses in it or something like that to kind of just do something to take the song to the next level. Like not just repetitive all over, just over and over and over again, where it's just like it's like a flatline type of feel. Monster song, it was just like it was right there, and it just didn't go over the ledge for me. I wanted it to. And I was like, I want to give it a 5, but I can't because it didn't feel special. It wasn't special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a 5s are like special. Like that's a special song.
Yeah.
You know, this wasn't that 100% for me. I thought she did a great job, but
there's a lot of wanting on this show, y'all.
Yeah.
You just want.
It's Christmas time.
I guess that is it. Is that what it is? We just want.
This is the season for wanting.